Peace on Earth, Ethan Indigo Smith here. I wanted to share a concept and an application of the concept that people don't really look at. The Pareto Principle is normally applied to economics. What isn't? It's also known as the 80-20 rule. And basically, a farmer and writer, philosopher in Italy came up with the idea when he observed that about 80% of his fruit came from 20% of his plants. Businesses can note the Pareto principle uh, through time periods of the year. 80% of one's business might arrive during 20% of the year. 80% of your business might be derived from 20% of your customers, so on and so forth. I like to apply the Pareto principle to meditative movement. 80% of the benefit comes from 20% of what you do. You can also apply this to simple wellness programs or workouts, going to the gym. 80% of the benefit is going to come from 20% of what you do. And so the idea in meditation, in wellness, in meditative movement is to find the operative 20% and practice that more to enhance the totality. You're still getting whatever percentage you're getting out of it, but you want to enhance the results. And I talk about the Pareto principle in my book Tibetan Fusion. Tibet is one of the most developed cultures, in part, but most starkly because they pass on positions of power through reincarnation rather than their lineage, familial lineage. So that's a big concept that's hard to even wrap our heads around. Tibet, highly developed culture. Formulated what or in thereabouts, possibly Nepal, possibly Bhutan, but definitely the Tibetan Buddhist culture formulated what is known as the 5 rites of rejuvenation. And this series of movements, these movements, when done together, are really embody the Pareto principle. So I would encourage anyone thinking about wellness and meditation, what should I do, to understand the Pareto principle towards meditative movement. And maybe it's not for everyone, but maybe try the 5 Tibetan rites of rejuvenation. So yeah, I hope the Pareto principle applied to meditative movement is a helpful concept. I think it's valuable in, if not your practice generally, but in navigating a practice specifically. All right, so peace on earth. Check out my books, Tibetan Fusion. It's got a lot of advances and nuances to the 5 Tibetans and other movements that I include as 80-20 examples, Pareto principle movements, and this is my book on meditation and sacred geometry. So peace. I hope that helps you, and if you could share this, that would help me. Peace.